Have you been battling aches and pains and you're finally feeling better and you're wondering, how do I avoid going back to that chronic pain and inflammation? I don't want to feel like that. Well, that's what I'm going to be covering inside this video. When you look at why pain exists, it's because of constant stress being applied to a certain area. And you finally figure out that pain was because you were standing wrong, because you were in a bad posture, or you were swinging the bat incorrectly, or the golf club. You finally figure that out, and now you're feeling better, and you're wondering, what is it that I need to do to avoid that in the future? Well, is it stretching? Is it more strengthening? Do I need to do more massage, more acupuncture, more physical therapy? And you're lost and you're feeling like you don't know what the next step is, but what you are confident about is you don't want to go back to what you were feeling before. Well, the great news, it's pretty simple and it's straightforward. And the great part, it has nothing to do with any specific exercise, not a specific service, not a specific pill or vitamin or anything that you need to do on a daily basis. The great news is you just have to find a team or someone to be able to help you on that next phase. Now, here's what that looks like. If you were battling knee pain before and it was bothering you going up and down stairs, it was probably bothering you with running or hiking or the thing that you loved. And you probably partnered with a physical therapist or a team member to be able to help you navigate. What is it specifically? Was it that your hips were weak? Is it because you were doing it too often, too soon? And that's usually what helps, is figuring out what's the root of it. It wasn't the exercise. It was purely the understanding that you were doing something incorrectly. You're doing that too many times, too often, or you can do it too little. And ultimately, it's getting an understanding of what is happening in your life. And sometimes you get so lost in it that you don't even know because you're doing so much. Maybe you have kids. Maybe you work overtime. Maybe you go to the gym 6 times and it just all seems like it's overwhelming. And the great part is having somebody outside looking in and saying, making that simple and consolidating that you're doing too much here, your mechanics are bad here, do more on this side, do less exercise here, go hiking more. And that simplifies your world. That allows you to make a decision quickly because you didn't even see that. And ultimately, once you're out of pain, it seems like, well, that was great. Now I don't need that anymore. And the reality is, if you're human and you will want to be active and healthy as you age into your 50s, 60s, 70s and beyond, you're going to understand that you're probably going to encounter more aches and pains. If you run now, that's fantastic. If you want to do a 5K, that's fantastic. If you want to do a marathon, that's great. If you want to compete in a powerlifting competition, or you want to compete in a local fitness competition, or you just want to keep your routine. Well, here's what happens. Our body cells continue to decrease in their ability to repair, meaning they get slower as you age every subsequent decade. So if you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, every decade, your cells will be slower on how they repair themselves. Now, your cells are going to start to slow down how they repair. You ultimately want to get more active or stay active. So even if you're staying the exact same activity level, your cells are now starting to drop. Now, you're going to get to a point, and for a lot of people, it's around their 30s, 40s, and 50s, where they start to feel like, wow, I'm still doing the same thing, but it's stiffer, harder to get up. My body feels stiff and achy. I was doing the same things as I was doing last year or 5 years ago. I don't understand. And the reality is, as you start to increase more and your cells slow down, you have this challenge in life where you feel that you need to slow down, that your body's telling you to slow down. And you don't have to do that. You just need people understanding what you're doing. They understand that your cells are slowing down. You just need guidance on, as you pick up, how often to do it. And you might say, well, I've done this before. I don't understand why it's a challenge. Well, it's because as you age and as you encounter new challenges, what worked for the knee won't work for the hip, because that's a little different. Maybe you've changed your mechanics. Maybe you've done it a little differently. And as you navigate life, you might have an ankle sprain, a hip pain, and then your neck because you work, typing or sitting. And ultimately, how you manage your body varies on what you have in your lifestyle, in your weekly schedule, and your monthly schedule. And so if you're looking at managing these aches and pains and preventing injuries long term, the goal here is to find and partner with a team of healthcare providers to be able to help you navigate these things, and not just one time. And that's what you'll realize. Maybe it worked one time, and then 6 months later you had something new. And ultimately, you're trying to find a team of healthcare professionals that you trust, that understand this, that want to push you, and that are not telling you to go have injections or surgery or medication or just to rest. And if you're looking for that, well, the great news is at Sports Performance Physical Therapy, we have something called our Wellness Club. And what that does is it helps create an ecosystem of healthcare providers, of fitness providers, whether you're looking for personal training, whether you're looking for massage, or you're looking for physical therapy and healthcare. The great part is when you put all of these people together, it allows you to do what you want to do and have the confidence that a team of people is looking out for you. They're understanding your fitness level. They understand your goals. And our goal now is to be able to help you keep that at a higher rate while you age and become healthier and more active than you've ever been. So if you're battling aches and pains or no longer and you're wondering what to do, think about and consider our Wellness Club. It's a great program to be able to help you take your health to that next level. So if you're interested, you can reach out to any of the contact information below. But ultimately, we want to be able to help you stay fit, stay active, less achy, without having to rely on pain pills, medications, or surgeries. So if you're interested, we'd love to see you inside the SP Wellness Club family. As you navigate your life, we're excited to be able to help you onto that next level. Take care. Hi, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for my weekly tips on improving your lifelong health without aches and pains. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.